What is it? Cool. I'm in. Alright, greetings and welcome to Drama in the Dirt. We have a special episode again this week. I think you'll really enjoy it. I get out to an old site, a long gone home site, and it's not real far from the house that's there now. I think it was probably a starter home. And it sits upon a knoll, a very, very sharp knoll, and it's a pasture. So I turn up a few things that night, then the next day I take Caleb back and he turns up some really nice things. So I think you'll really enjoy this, and I try to shoot a little scenery in it. You'll see I'll be visiting the original road through the area, and you can still see the roadbed. Also, then I'll be putting in a few other places where I recovered some items. So all in all, I think we have a pretty good show for you. We thank you for your viewership. As always, may God bless you and keep you, and may all your digs make you smile. Why? Because you're bringing history back to the future. Think about it. Trying to find everything through the iron. Oh, there, look at that. Got a crowdle bell. It rang really funny. But you can see how deep it is. And that's intact, too. Well, that's super. Well, we'll ring it for you here in a little bit. All right. Looky here. I think that's a little tiny lead button. Very old site. I'm sure it's not one of the old meter seals. I haven't found any sign that they had electric here. I think the house was gone probably by the mid-20s. Probably got here in 1830, 1820, 1840s. Like that. I assume this is some kind of button. It's thin. It had a good tone to it. It's kind of weird looking though. It's very old, I'm sure of that. I don't think I've ever found one like that. I'll have to put that on ID me. I guess there's two holes there. And there's just YC. Yeah. It is definitely a button. It must have fruit on it, or flowers. Yeah, I see it. Sweetie, you can live with me. All right, I have just a lovely place. It's on the side of a hill. You see how steep this is. There was a house here. I can hear the nail patch. I think a road came in. Obviously, they couldn't get up this hill to the house. So anyway, look here. We got a flat button, a big one too. Ooh, over here. So they were here. All right, I think this is pewter. Not positive. I'd say it is. So that means it's an oldie, isn't it? My eyes are watering. A little bit of a breeze out here. Let me flip it over. Shank's fully vertical. I can't see well enough to tell with the phone. Focused. Well, I like that. Yeah, I figured this place had been here a long time. There you go. Never fails. They had light. And that was deep too. Look at the condition, even though it's so deep. You could almost fix that up to and use it. Straighten it out a bit. I know I'm being grandiose. I heard that little dicking down there. There's a bunch of iron in here too, but look at that sucker right there. It's a largie. Did I scratch it? Put it in frame. I bet it's an oldie. Oh, good snotty nose day, let me tell you. What is it? Cool. I'm in. Look at that. Oh, yeah. What country is that? There's a piece of Americana right there. Look at that. Draft horse, I bet. Size of the rings. Hot dog. Whoops. Caleb got a nice flatty. There he is. Congrats. Doggone wind. Okay, Caleb, good job.
Thanks.
Here's what we're detecting is pasture, and it's very, very hilly. You can see the glacier brought that moraine in and just deposited there. There actually was a house on top of that, believe it or not. And then there's a lot of yard in the back. So I was out here the other day. That's where I dug up the bank token. So it's going to be a fun place. Yes, that is a solid chunk of brass. I have no idea what it is. Rivet there, looks like. Recycle. Be rich. Bob's got something here. We got. He's hoping a largie, but I went over it with a max. It's kind of jumpy, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. It's everywhere.
I just dug in the wrong spot. I don't know.
Sure?
Nah, that doesn't make any sense.
At least it's easy digging down here. It's a bear up on those rock, and then all those rock. There it is, right there. Oh, a cow tag. No wonder it's not.
U.S.
Yeah. You got the old cow tag. Caleb left already, and I'm getting ready to leave myself, but watch this. It's pretty clear. Let me see if I can get it out of the ground here with one hand. Okay, I thought I'd shoot you a little footage here, how beautiful this is. This is the old road bed right here. It runs, you can see it goes on off to the left there out by my car, and then goes back to the newer road. I assume that was swampy down there, so they wanted to put the road up here out of the lower area, as you can see over there. So interesting. I'm just running it because, see if, somebody might drop something, 100 years ago. But so far I haven't found anything. I've made my way all the way through there. I dug this hand cream. I assume it's an old Pond's. It doesn't say Pond's on it. Container up, believe it or not, about 4 or 5 inches. Has the aluminum lid. It gave off a perfect, almost 87, 88, maybe a little higher. And I thought I really nailed it. So I dug it up and didn't think a whole lot about it. Didn't think about shaking it. So I'm going to open it. I did get the mud off of it. I just didn't think about opening it. There's a yucky thing there. Oh my. Oh, how'd they know? Chuck E. Cheese? Or is that... yeah, that's Chuck E. Cheese. Great. and Showbiz Pizza. Great. I'd say that's a great find.
It's right there.
Some brass part to it.
Ah! Dang, that sounded good too.